What's good, everybody? It's your boy Taco, and today we're back with another video, and week 13 is here. We're already at week 13. So we got week 13 predictions like we've been doing the whole year. Last week, I did great. I had tied for my best week of the year at 13-3 for a season total of 121 to 59, as well as I got a perfect game. I had the Jags beating the Texans 24-21. And yeah, there's a couple teams on a bye. Let me think. They're right there. I'm not going to think of them. And let's just get into these games. Starting off with the game that is probably on tonight as you're watching this. This is the Cowboys and the Seahawks. The Cowboys, they have a great team right now. They've beat bad teams. Yeah, that's pretty much the narrative, is that they are beating bad teams. But hey, you're still beating the teams that are on your schedule. And you got a game against a team that's been struggling recently. They've lost 3 straight. They started off really well, started off 6-2, and they've just sort of fallen off. I think that this is a game for Dallas to sort of a benchmark game. It's not one of those awful teams you've been playing. It might be a team that's not amazing, but I do think that you are going to get a win here. I have Dallas winning 21-18. Dallas, they're going to get an all right win. They're an all right team. Seahawks, they have a few issues, especially now if you're 6-6. You know, there's a lot of scenarios where you don't make the playoffs. But yeah, then we move on to the 1 o'clock games, and we'll start off with the Titans and the Colts in Nashville. The Titans, they beat Carolina. They wasn't pretty, wasn't great. It never is really pretty or great with the Titans. But you did get a win that maybe some people weren't expecting you to get. Obviously, I did. I mean, it was the Carolina Panthers. They're awful. You look on the other side, the Colts. They've won 3 straight. They're undefeated in November. They are a good team. They're a sneaky team when it comes to the playoffs. Yeah, they didn't play great competition, but they beat all right teams, and they're in this thing for the playoffs. And I have them getting a win here. I have them winning 23-15. The Colts are a solid team. The Titans are still more in a rebuilding phase. Then you've got the Jets and the Falcons in MetLife. The Falcons, you came off a really solid win, a game that not a lot of people expect you to win. Of course, I did, though. The Falcons, Ritter still has some question marks. Defense played good. Bijan's obviously playing good. You got weapons around. It seems like they're including them a little bit more. When you look at the Jets, it's burning down. All right, it sucks in New York, is the truth. You lost 4 straight. You benched your quarterback. I don't think that you should have benched your quarterback. Tim Boyle's not good. But you did. Wah. That's just what they're gonna have to deal with. I have the Falcons winning this game 17-9. Just because that's how really bad the Jets offense is. The Falcons aren't great. The Jets defense is going to step up a little. Just not enough for them to get a win. If it is a win for the Jets, expect it to be one of them 10-6 games that we've gotten this year. One of them crappy ones. Then you've got the Lions and the Saints. The Lions coming off of a disappointing loss to Green Bay, game that we expected you to win. We finally expected you to win on Thanksgiving, and you just couldn't do it. I think it's been 2016 the last time that you won. It's bad for you in Detroit. Saints coming off of the game that we just talked about, a bad game, the Falcons. Didn't look great. Overall this year. Look fine in some games. You're able to beat some teams. You're able to beat the Colts. That's about it. And look, you're playing a team who is better than you this week. And most of the times you are losing to teams who are just in genuine good teams. I have the Lions taking a win here, 35-24. Lions, they're going to get back on track. They're a good team. They definitely seem like a team that would know how to rebound off a loss. And I don't think that they have lost at like 2 games in a row. Definitely this year. Moving on, we've got the Broncos and the Texans. Surprisingly, this game is a lot in the Texans' favor for a lot of people. The Broncos have won 5 straight games. Houston lost last week. They did win 3 straight games before that. These teams are hot. These teams are fighting. These teams are just out of the playoffs to the Indianapolis Colts right now. And most likely, the winner's going to get a 7 spot. Probably the Browns are going to get pushed out. That just seems like what is going to happen. I'm pretty sure that the Browns are 7-4. And then some tiebreakers and stuff. Blah, blah, blah. The Texans are a really good team. I have the Texans taking a win here. I know that Denver's won 5 straight. I know that a lot of people are picking the Texans, which I'm surprised with. But I have the Texans winning 28-24. And hey, technically I've gotten it right, the past 12 days or something. But we move on to the Patriots and the Chargers. Not in LA. I don't know where this game's at. The Patriots suck. They suck. Belichick, it's sad to see his career sort of end like this. You got issues at quarterback. You got issues pretty much everywhere but Ramondre Stevenson. I finally traded away Cooper Kupp for Ramondre Stevenson and a couple other guys, but thank God I'm done with Cooper Kupp. Ramondre Stevenson, that's about it for your offense. There's a stupid bug around here. That's about it for your offense. Your defense, it's okay. It sort of kept you in some of these games. I mean, they allowed 10 points the past 2 weeks and lost. And I sort of think that that's going to be the story again with the Chargers team. It's a solid offense. Just get the ball to Allen and get the ball to Austin Eckler. It's the only way that you're going to win. And I think they are going to win here 23-13. Patriots, they got to find some way to at least do like a little something. But they're losing. That's about it. The Cardinals and the Steelers is the next game on the book. The Cards, they've looked better. What did they do last week? But they've looked better overall. They had a bad loss last week to LA. That's who they played. I just messed something up. I think we're good. The Steelers, first game without Matt Canada, huge success. You got more yards than you ever did with Matt Canada. Sure, it didn't turn too much into points, but I really like where your offense is going. I think that the Steelers are going to be able to keep up with the Cardinals. I think they're going to beat the Cardinals 24-20. I know that it looks like a different Cardinals team. Steelers also look like a different team. Then you've got the Dolphins and the Commies. The Dolphins, they beat bad teams. They've lost to good teams. The Commies, they pretty much just lose unless they're playing really bad teams. But, it's going to be a hard-ish game for the Commies to come out of. I think this game is in Miami. Not sure. Of course, I'm not sure. Yeah, but I'm going to go with the Dolphins winning 27-19. I think that that's a pretty consensus pick. The Dolphins, better team here. They're going to win the game. Then you got the Bucs and the Panthers. Bucs, not look great on offense. They sort of got back at it last week. They scored 20 points. They're all right. They still keep on losing games. They've been 2-7 in their last 9. They're just not a very successful team, is the truth. And that's not what we expected out of them this year. Even though they did start 2-0 and sort of, surprised us with how not great they've been since. Then you got the Panthers. They suck. That's it. We can talk about Bryce Young more in the offseason, when I make those videos. But for right now, he sucks. Or the team around him sucks, and he sucks a little bit less than the rest of the team. Anyways, Bucs are beating the Panthers 19-14. Bucs good, Panthers bad. Bucs not that good. They're good enough to beat the Panthers. Lower-ish scoring. Yeah. Then, it's the game of the week. The game of the year. The game I have been waiting for since January. I got sick on the 27th. The 29th, the 30th. the day after we lost to San Fran, and Deebo Samuel came out with all those comments about, I'm not salty, but we would have beaten the crap out of them if we had our quarterback, blah, blah, blah. All the Niner fans that hate me, all the Niner fans that hate all the Eagles just because we knocked out their quarterback, don't put a backup tight end on Hassan Reddick, all right? You know who I'm picking in this game, all right? I'm just going to put it up. Boom. Boom. Now. It's... They're the better team, all right? We've won 10 games. They've won 9 or 8. They're not that good. They have some scary-ish players, but we're going to lock them down because you don't do that to our team. I think they put stuff on the Rocky statue. Debo's still talking crap. CMC was talking crap. Every single Niners player was talking crap. Healthy or not, Brock Purdy didn't get rocked this game. Your team's going to lose by a lot of points. Well, only by 2 points in this scenario. That's because I want it. I would rather have it be a close loss. And I guarantee you, when we beat them, it's going to be on refs. All right? The refs help the Eagles again. The Niners fans on TikTok, there's some real annoying ones. They ain't going to shut up. But, hey, we're going to beat their team. Then you have the Rams and the Brownies. The Browns look like they're going to start Joe Flacco this week, which is really surprising. I'm still in the P.J. Walker train. I don't know why you're not wanting to start P.J. Walker. Like, he didn't put up 39 points against the Indianapolis Colts. Didn't keep it competitive with the Seahawks and beat the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know what he's doing. The Rams, really solid win last week. Give Kyron Williams the ball every single play. He's going to produce. I don't care about the ankle. Don't give it to Cooper Kupp because that will make me sad. I got the Rams winning 24-16. It's the weekly 24-16 pick. Rams, better team than the Browns. They should get a win here. And the Rams are going to spice it up being 6-6. The Seahawks will be 6-6. The Vikings don't have a game this week. They're 6-6. It's going to be a spicy NFC playoff race. Speaking of a team that could become 6-6 this week is the Green Bay Packers, who are playing on Sunday night against the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs, you showed up last week. You were down 14-0, but hey, you came back. You scored points in the second half. You looked all right. You still don't really look like the old, good Chiefs. There's still some concern there, but I think that you're going to show up. I think in Arrowhead. No, this one's in Lambeau, but I still think that you're going to show up. The Packers, their offense has gotten consistently better. Jordan Love is looking really good again. I said it earlier in the year. He's going to start off on fire. Defense are going to adjust to him, and then he's going to get back going. And that what looks like is happening right now. With that being said, he doesn't really stand a chance against the Chiefs. I have him winning a more higher-scoring game, 34-26, in favor of the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs are a good team, you know. They're still favored to win the Super Bowl, even though they have definitely not looked like one of the best teams. There's 4 or 5 teams I will put ahead of them. They are the Kansas City Chiefs, so they're going to get a win here. Then, Monday night, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the first time on Monday night since 2004. I think that was like the earliest that they put that statistic. So, but I think it's 04 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Every other team has played there at least 12 times, and I know that they get on ESPN because of London. Blah, blah, blah. The Bengals, not looking good. You know, you lost Joe Burrow. Jake Browning, he looks okay. He looks better than I expected from a no-name backup, but not good. Definitely not Joe Burrow. Definitely not to, give this team a consistent offensive output. I guess the best way to say it, the Jags, you had a really strong win last week against Houston. Your offense is good. Your defense is all right. Your defense is going to be able to get the job this week done against the Cincinnati Bengals. I have the Jags winning 30-16. Jags, good team. Bengals, sad what's happened to them. But they're not a good team right now. That's the easiest way to say it. And that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure that you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.